The Monterey coverage might be better.
Okay.
For the audience
We
generally.
can do a little Monterey. Actually, you know, as I opened to a page when we were talking about this before we started the show, this anecdote about Laura Nyro caught my eye. And Laura Nyro has recently died, and she was a friend of mine for a while. Mm-hmm. Not you know, certainly in the last 10 or 20 years, but anyway, I thought her music was incredible. She was completely unique. So I just kind of wanted to, in memory of her, do this little. So we are at the Monterey Fairgrounds, and
Who sent you?
who sent you? Actually, I called them. I called the festival. I was a freelancer, and I asked for a pass, and they laughed. And I said, "Well, what's wrong with that?" You know, I mean, I write for a lot of different people, a lot of different magazines. I started rattling them off. They said, "Well, we'll see what we can do." And then half an hour later, Derek Taylor called me back and said, "I've read your stuff. You're wonderful." Sent me, an envelope full of stuff. So I had a nice pass. I could go anywhere. So we're on the fairgrounds now, and the festival has yet to start. Laura Nyro prowled the festival grounds softly as she does, like a feline with mice on its mind, spooking shadows, pouncing on imaginary attackers. She caught sight of Paul Simon, all 5 feet nothing of him, strutting around like a little bookie in a big town, and she chased him down, inserted her soft hand with incredibly long purple nails in his, and began to pump it gently. "I'm Laura Nyro," she fluttered. "I really love your album." Simon looked at this large, grandmotherly girl with masses of dark hair falling around her black shawled shoulder, and paled. "Well, it's okay," he said, and abruptly walked away. Laura was stunned. She stood there for an instant and immediately scampered after him and spun him around again. She had a hit on the West Coast with Wedding Bell Blues, and had sufficiently impressed the festival board, of which Paul Simon was a member, that they invited this newcomer to perform. Hardly anyone knew she had an album out, but didn't faze her. She glared at Simon like a mother at a naughty boy. "When people tell me they like my album," she admonished haughtily, "I thank them." So you probably want to hear about a concert, and I'll give you that now.
I guess so. We could talk a half hour about Laura Nyro. I mean, that first album is just the greatest thing in the world.
Wasn't it?
It's just so unbelievable.
It
was still great.
And you'd hear about it from artists too. Mm-hmm. I mean, artists would, she was really unique. She had incredible power and range, and innocence and passion. Mm-hmm. And I don't think there's ever been anything like Laura Nyro. So we miss you, Laura, if you're watching.